welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I am going to do a review of a few pieces from Better Bodies, and I wanted to do a little background speech about Better Bodies. I used to buy clothes from Better Bodies years ago, like it was my holy grail brand. I bought from them like everything that came out, I bought it. Then I don't know what happened, because back in the days, like I had been in the fitness industry for, how long is it now? I mean, I started to go to the gym when I was 16, and that is 13 years ago, so basically my whole life. And back in the days, there were only a few brands that had like fitness clothes. I mean, has always been like Nike and Adidas, but they're more into sports and not so much into fitness. So I was always buying from Better Bodies, and then I think like 3 years ago, it was like someone turned on a switch and every single company started to make their fitness line, so clothes more into like fitness. And I don't want to say fitness because then everyone is thinking like this extreme fitness, but I'm meaning like more gym workout clothes. And there are popping up some brands here and there, and there are so many brands that are specifically doing like nice workout clothes for the gym. So I don't know, I never stopped buying Better Bodies because I disliked it. I just started to buy from other brands. So I have not bought anything from Better Bodies in I think it's 3 years. And also Better Bodies used to have very low waist on all their leggings, and I used to be okay with that. But I have honestly found that on my body type, I think it's more flattering to have a little more high waist. It doesn't have to be super high waist, but I think it's more flattering on my body when it's a little higher waist. Anyhow, I have seen the new things that Better Body came out with, and I can say that I was in love. They have started to do high-waisted leggings. They have started to do like seamless leggings. I have 2 different pair of leggings that are very different, and one top that I want to review and talk a little bit about here, what I think. And I used to always wear size extra small in Better Bodies leggings, and that was because the material was very stretchable, and I found it to make them stay up, the leggings to stay up, I had to size down to extra small. But now I have everything in small, and I'm going to talk about a little bit sizing, how I think because there is a little difference in the sizing between the different type of leggings. So what I have here is, I have the specification here so I know what they are called. I have the leggings that I was most excited about was this camel high-waisted tights. And I have had the camel tights from Better Bodies before, like I had the green one and I had the gray camel tights before, the ones that were low-waisted. And I can say that the fabric on these ones are completely different. They have really stepped up their game on the fabric. The fabric used to be thinner, but it was see-through, a little bit see-through. This one, I can say they are not see-through at all. The fabric is more thick, and I feel, they doesn't say that these are compression tights, but I feel like they are adding compression. That is why I can say I don't think I could ever get in a size extra small in these ones, because the small is a little tricky to get on. So I would say definitely size up in these ones, but don't size up too much, because you want to have the compression. It's very nice with the compression. It feels like everything stays in place with these ones. The waistband is nice and high, and these ones stay up. They don't slip, they don't glide. They are 100% squat proof. They are sweat proof. You can definitely not see any sweat coming on these ones when you're working out. And they are made from 73% polyester and 27% elastan. I am 178 centimeters long, and I used to have a problem with Better Bodies being too short in the legs. I didn't care, I bought it anyhow, but I used to have problems with that. Now there is no problem, but I would say when I first saw them, I don't know if you can see, but when I took them up, I didn't think that they were gonna be long enough in the legs, but they stretch out. So when you put it on, they stretch out so they are long enough in the legs, which means I think that if you have shorter legs, they are still not gonna be too much fabric in the bottom, so you have to like scroll them up. And if you're long, they are stretching out, so they're very flexible in that way. They are very adjustable to your body, and I can say that I am super impressed. When I have seen these ones online, I thought the fabric was gonna be like the same, the typical Better Body fabric that it used to be, but this one is really so much thicker. I don't know if you, doesn't mean how much I'm trying. I mean, you cannot see anything through this. I don't know how they do this, but it's really thick fabric. You have this really nice lining. I think Better Body's this, I just say I think, I don't have any proof of this, but I think Better Bodies was one of the first brand that actually started to have like this type of contour on their leggings. It's really flattering for the legs, and yeah, they have this little Better Bodies logo on the side, and it's also saying Better Bodies on the leg here, but it's very not so noticeable. I am not a big fan anymore having like bam, a big like all over the legs saying, like I used to have all the La Bella Mafia tights, and I actually got rid of most of them. I think I kept one because I used to be into that, like La Bella Mafia and Pro Fitness Athlete, and everything was like on the legs. I'm not so much into that anymore. I think more like discreet logotypes, and this one is very discreet because it's in the black, so it's like melting in with the camo, yet there is something there. The high waist is really nice, it stays up. You have a little pocket here in the front. I am not a big fan of pockets in the lining, but I have to say that this pocket are very well made because it doesn't get up when you're wearing it. I hate when like pockets are like crumbling up to a little, like, you know, when they are noticeable. This one is very sleek and very nice. There are no camo toe issues on this one, and I think there is a seam here, but I think it's like when you put it on, they stay in place, they don't move around. And I think the problem most of the time with leggings that are giving you a camel toe, it's that they are going up or moving around. But these ones, it's like when you put it on, it's like a second skin. They are not moving anything. These are 999 Swedish crowns, that's around 99 euro. I think I will put on the screen how much it is in dollar. But I would say that if there is one thing I know about Better Bodies, it is that their products, you can wash them and wear them, and they are not getting ugly, and you can have them for a long time. So with this quality, I am sure that these leggings are going to last me a very long time. So I'm super happy with these ones, and I am super impressed. Moving on to the other pair of leggings, this retails for 500 Swedish crowns, and that is 50 euro, and I think that is around like $60. They are called the Astoria Curve Tights, I think. Astoria, I don't know, curve tights. And I would say, I would call this like seamless tights because they don't have any middle seam or anything. They are very seamless, they don't have any out seam. There is only one seam in the inner legs. And so I would definitely call these ones seamless, even though they don't marketing them as seamless. I also took this in size small, and I would say this ones I wish that I have got in extra small. So I would say on this one's size down, because this runs a little bigger in the size. But still, they are still working, because the waistband here is like, it reminds me of the Gymshark waistband, like on the flex leggings, but this one is not giving any muffin top, so I really like that. You have nice contouring going down on the legs. They are long enough in the legs for me, but I think it's the same thing here. They are very, like if you see, flexible, which means when I put them on, because they look, when I hold it like this, the leg doesn't look long enough for my leg, but when I put it on, it's like it stretches out. So the same thing here. I don't think if you are shorter that you're gonna have any problem with a lot of fabric bulking up in the end of the legs. The waistband is not too tight, but still there it's holding up so the pants doesn't slip around. So I really like the waistband here. It's stretchable enough and not too hard, if I can say like that. It doesn't like suck everything in and giving me like muffin top or anything. I don't know if these are 100% sweat proof. I think they are, but I have only used them on a semi-sweaty workout and I couldn't see any sweat showing up. But I mean, they are on the lighter side of gray, so I mean, if you're doing like a really intense workout, they might see some sweat show up. I don't know, I cannot say 100%. These are made from 47% polyamide, 39% polyester, 14% elastan. These are 100% squat proof and not see-through at all. You see how much I'm stretching here? You cannot see anything. So these are really nice on leg days, and I really think that they are so comfortable to wear. They are like, it feels like you have nothing on. It's really like so seamless and so nice. The only logotype is this one up in the lining on the front. Otherwise there are no logos going down on the legs. So they are very sleek, very nice. It's a little, you can see, I don't know if you can, it says Better Bodies here on the lining, but it's very sleek and I really like these ones. They are not branded as high-waisted, but I can pull them up pretty high without having any problems. So I would say these are high-waisted, but these are this kind of tights that you can pull them up, you can have them lower down, so they are not high-waisted, but you can make them high-waisted. There are no camel toe issues on this one. So I'm really happy with these leggings. I think they are worth the money, and I think they are very pretty, very comfortable, and I really like them. Two pair of new favorite leggings, I think. I'm gonna have a lot of use out of them. Lastly, I got one top. I haven't used this one in the gym yet, but this is like a basic black tank top, and I got it in size small, and it's an oversize. And I like this kind of floaty fabrics because I can tie them up in the front. If I'm in the gym and I have tied it up and I feel a little bit naked, I can just let it down. And it's a black, very sleek one. It has like logo here, but still it's, you cannot see that it's a logo. It's more like something is going on, but it's the Better Body B. But in the front it looks like this. So the logotype is very sleek, and it's open in the back. I like to wear tops like this on back days because you can see the whole shoulder parts and everything, and I think that's very nice. The fabric is, I don't know how to explain it, because it's very breathable, but still it doesn't feel like, you know, sometimes some fabrics when they are very light, it's this cheap material that after a few washes they are completely destroyed. This fabric, it's thicker but still not thick. I don't know how to explain it, but when I feel it, it's like it's a legit material. It doesn't feel cheap, it feels very like legit and well made, if I can say like that. It's called the Chelsea Tea-Back, and I will see it's made out of 100% tencel. I don't even know what that is. A very legit fabric. I don't know how else to explain it. It keeps slipping down. Stay in place. This tank top retails for 49 euro. That's 499 Swedish crowns. That's around, I think, $60. And I would say that it's a little more on the pricey side for being just a tank top, but still this is like a staple. You can have it as a staple in your collection, and I would say if you want to go for a more pricey tank top, you should go for a basic one. If you don't have tons of basic tank tops and you want to have like bright colors. But basically, if I buy more expensive tank tops or sports bra, I like to have them either more basic ones so I can get a lot of use out of them, or because I'm a little bit crazy, sometimes I buy like a sports bra to match a pair of leggings that are expensive, but just to have the complete set. But I'm sick also, so I know that I'm gonna use this one a lot, so I think still it's worth the money, because I know Better Bodies. I know that the fabric is not gonna let me down, and this one is a keeper. So overall, I have to say that I was super impressed, and I have to say also that I think I never thought Better Bodies was bad, because I have bought, if you see my closet, I still have so much from Better Bodies, and I used to buy everything they came out with, and I never thought that the quality was bad. I always loved it, but I have to say either way that they have stepped up their games, because this is like, they took it from a high level to a whole nother level. So I am super impressed, and I think I am back in the game with the Better Bodies. I love the brand. So overall, I give all the 3 pieces a huge thumb up, and I really like them. If you like this video, you should give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and be a part of my YouTube family. And yeah, I guess I just see you in my next video, right? Bye!